Should we talk about this lovely letter first that's been written by the Prince and Princess of Wales, and it's been making some headlines this morning. It's a really touching and quite sad story in many ways. Russell joins me now. Just tell me, good morning to you, my love. What's this about? Because obviously, you know, there's a connection here. Kate's obviously been unwell and is recovering, and this has got something to do with that, hasn't it?
Yeah, it does. Morning, Ranveer. Well, you know, quite a heartwarming story, but laced with tragedy, unfortunately. There's a chap called Peter Morris who had a pizza van in Wales, and Kate and William were up in North Wales just a few months ago, last April, and they were visiting mountain rescuers, and they popped over to Peter Morris's pizza van and bought some pizzas for the local volunteers there. And sadly, Peter died of cancer just a few months ago. But Kate and William have written to Peter's wife, Tracy, and the letter was actually read out at his funeral. And they basically just said, listen, our words are a very, very small comfort, but, you know, Peter was a huge, huge pillar of the community. They were thinking of him at this tragic time. And of course, as you say, it's laced with what the Princess of Wales is dealing with at the moment. You know, she's undergoing her cancer treatment, has been for the last 6 months. So very, very much on all of their minds, I imagine.
I imagine that letter gave his family so much comfort, actually. What a lovely gesture for them to do that in private. And also, of course, Kate, well, keen-eyed viewers have been spotting that she's been wearing a very special ring at the moment.
Well, they have. You know, I've had a lot of questions on this on social media. Are people asking me why she wasn't wearing her engagement ring? What is the new ring she's wearing? However, I can reveal that this isn't a new piece of jewellery. It's a piece of jewellery that William gave Kate way back when they were university students, when they were studying at St Andrews. And it builds as an eternity ring. It's got both the pearls and garnets. Pearls, of course, being William's birthstone, born in June. Garnets, my own birthstone as well, the birthstone of January. And, you know, this is what we've seen of William and Kate doing a few videos. We saw them at the weekend giving a message for the Team GB Olympians. So, you know, hopefully I've solved the mystery for a few people out there.
Our jewellery correspondent. Now, this is great. Some secrets have been revealed about the late Queen and some of her particular habits and likes and dislikes. This is so good. I love this story, Russell.
This is. I mean, this is absolutely from the vaults. You know, whenever we get these historical nuggets, you know, you sort of peek back from beyond the curtain and you get a glimpse of royal life that you don't normally see. Now, a lady called Elizabeth Evans was a British Airways flight attendant for many, many years, right the way back through the 70s. She served the Queen and the late Duke of Edinburgh during their tour of Singapore and Malaysia back in 1989. And she had a treasure trove of information, some flight logs, some details of how the Queen liked to fly with British Airways. Now, if you want to fly like a queen, these are the list. She liked a martini before meeting her guests. She liked a bowl of Vela mint. I imagine other mints are available. And she also liked to take her own pillow on board with her. So these are the survival kits if you want to travel like a member of the royal family.
I imagine that's pretty much how you travel, Russell. A man of small needs, you know, you're not much of a diva, just a little bit.
Just take my own pillow and some Murray mints. I'm good to go.
Great, I love all those little details, actually. And look, we have to go to the complete other end of the royal spectrum, don't we now? Because there is another movie going to be released about that infamous car crash Prince Andrew Newsnight interview. I mean, we've already had one big series that was a big hit with Billy Piper, I think. But what's this one?
Well, like you just said, we're still talking about the Netflix drama Scoop, which had Gillian Anderson, Rufus Sewell, Billy Piper, was fantastic production. Now we are going to be treated to another one, which is a very royal scandal. It's going to be available in a few weeks. It's September the 19th. On Amazon Prime. And, you know, more bad news for the royal family. They're just taking their summer break. Imagine they want to try and leave the Prince Andrew scandal behind, but it's something we're still all poring over. As you said, that disastrous Newsnight interview back in 2019 is still haunting Prince Andrew and the royal family. So Amazon Prime, September 19th.
Yeah, Michael Sheen playing Prince Andrew. I mean, he's incredible in everything he does, so that'll be definitely one worth watching. And before you go, do we want to talk about some of the modern ways the royals are using to track their health? I mean, it's become all the rage, hasn't it? But what is it that the royals go for?
Well, I do. I mean, listen, wearable tech, you know, everybody seems to be having some sort of technology on them these days, but the royals are no different. And we've seen Camilla wearing her Fitbit in recent years, who was wearing it at the Commonwealth Day service back a couple of years ago in 2022. She was pictured by the Princess of Wales, no less, for her 71st birthday wearing it. William has taken to wearing a Whoop. This is another device that tells you your heart rate, tracks your sleep, your body temperature. Prince Harry has been wearing an Aura ring as well. And these things are very, very en vogue, aren't they? And the royals are no different to us, trying to sort of live healthier lifestyles, track what you're doing on a daily basis and trying to get some better sleep. We all love some of that during the summer holidays.
Yeah, we will. We'll be talking about a sleep divorce in a bit, so stay tuned. That might help you sleep a bit better. Thanks so much, Russell. Lovely to have you give us all those royal updates this morning.